Okay, well, thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. I'm super excited for the game season 2 to be back. I love your character. I'm definitely interested in Raquel's journey with music this season, especially with like the first, second episode of her having that, diving into that new music career. What can you, what can you tease about?
It's honestly, it's really cool to like, if you watch the first season of the reboot,
Mm,
she's just like so passionate because I've been watching the old season, and like when you're an actor, sometimes like you look at your work and you're like, oh, I could have done that better, I could have done that better, and then
mm,
but when I just looked at it with like kinder eyes, I was like, nah, this was good, and then I
mm.
just like had a heart for my character as opposed to Analisa the actor. And
Yeah.
it was so cool because I was like watching her and I'm just like, oh my God, girl, like your dreams are gonna come true. And I feel so much for her because I see her and I do see myself in her too, like
Mm.
pieces and parts. And it's really cool because she like somehow in this new season, if you spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear it, this is up to second episode 2, season 2. Spoiler alert. She, I think that happens. It's like something great happens with her music career,
Yeah,
and
that's episode 2.
and like yeah, and you
Mm.
see this moment where I don't know, she gets to kind of breathe. It's like it's that moment where like the part of the journey where you're like, oh my God, this is just the beginning,
Yeah.
and it's so exciting. Like it's so cool. Like I guess it could only feel like I don't know J-Lo when she was playing Selena. Like
Mm.
you person and you grow to be a part of them. And it's so great.
How does the music side affect her relationship with Garrett? Or does it?
It does. No, girl, it's like I constantly go back to this, but it's finding that balance between work and your relationships and life.
Mm.
Because I think just as artists, like it doesn't it doesn't hurt us to create all the time because that's how we breathe. You know
Mm.
what I mean? And that's where the passion is. And so for me, I think for Raquel, it's like it's breathing for her.
Mm.
But I think she's also found this other breath of fresh air and life in this guy that she's fallen in love with. So
Mm.
it's like she's trying to figure it out and balancing it. She's trying to figure out how to balance it.
What would you say is one of the best qualities of the relationship?
Um, I think one of the greatest qualities is that I don't think there's jealousy. I think there's like genuine want to like help each other build this thing within each
Mm.
other as a band together. And I think that's the sweetest part of it because it's really on some like I want to see you grow. I want to see you do
Mm.
better. And they really believe in each other, and I think that's so sweet because that doesn't always happen.
Mm, for sure. One of the also relationships I really love on the show is you and Brittany. That relationship, it was like funny just seeing in the premiere of season 2 just how like y'all really didn't like each other and then like y'all came together and then it's just like
Yeah, it's funny because
yeah.
we had built her and I as humans. We had built.
Mm,
We're like, what's our meet cute? How did we meet? And we
mm,
made this whole thing up. And then this episode came out, and we're like, Devon's a showrunner. We're like, Devon, what is this? What do you mean we don't like each other?
mm,
And he's like, this is what it was. This is how it
mm,
went. And so we're like, okay, okay. So then we
mm,
just started weaving that into it, and it was tough. Honestly, it was tough having to be like mean to my girl. I was
yeah.
like, I don't like female on female like violence. Like to me, that's
Mm,
no. But it does happen, and that is somebody's story. So I was happy to tell that story.
mm. What can we expect from those two this season?
Growth and sometimes the friendship growing pains like when you guys are growing, and sometimes it's not necessarily growing apart but growing in who you are as a person, and
Mhm.
and it's best friends, you don't always have to talk every day, but when you do, it's meaningful.
Mm,
So you'll see a lot of these moments, and I don't know, like I think that's an episode 2 where we're having that like little conversation in the bathroom, and like I'm literally peeing. I'm like, so what's going on? I think
yeah,
that's episode 1 or 2. You know what I mean? And it's
yeah.
like, yeah, yeah, it's more like a sister relationship, I think.
Mm. Oh, what has it meant for you to be a part of this show?
Man, girl, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Not today. It's Thursday. It's game day. Um, it means a lot. Like,
Oh.
my life changed.
Mm.
In my life changed, and I'm really grateful. And I hope to make the people that have been watching the show since day one proud, because there's a huge legacy on it.
Mm.
And I'm just really excited and proud to be a part of it, because the OGs have taken us in and they've really taught us a lot. And for anybody watching this, like, your life can change in a day. So keep on trucking and keep on doing your thing.
Yes, for sure. Speaking of OG characters, one of the characters that plays Malik Wright is directing an episode this season. How excited were you about that? And what was that like, just having him as a director?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping for the best, because him as a human, he's just so sweet. And he's like, whatever you need, sunshine, like, whatever you need, I got you. And I was like, all right, bet. Now me, as an actor, I'm like, yo, what's going on with this scene? What's going on here? And da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, actually, it's this. And I was like, hold on, bro. Well, and I've never been clocked like that by a director.
Mm-hmm.
And he made me just reevaluate the entire script.
Mm-hmm.
And my feelings toward this character. And I was like, oh wow, you do this. It makes sense, because he's been doing TV and films for I don't know how many years. So yeah, he's gonna have this other eye with that director lens. And I was like, all right. And when we had that conversation before we even dove into it, I was like, all right, I surrendered to him, because he's such an actor's director that he would just give space, and he's like, yes, and that works, but also, what if it's this? And I'm like, oh, okay. And I took really well to his directing style, so I was just really happy and grateful.
Is there a certain episode that you're excited for everyone to still like see and you tweet along with?
Yeah, episode 8. Episode 8 is so much fun, and I'm really excited to see how everybody receives it, because it's gonna come out of nowhere. Y'all are gonna be like, what? Hold on, what's going on? So, in the best way, not in a bad way. And then the finale. I think a lot goes on within my character in the finale, and it's really cool to see why people tick or act a certain way. So, episode 8 and 10, yeah.
Overall, what would you say you would describe the word for this season?
Wow. I think impactful. I think the writers went ham, and they were just like, yeah, we gonna give you the storyline, we're gonna give you the backstory, we're gonna give it to you all. And we just kind of left their hearts out, and the directors and the cast and crew, the creative, kind of just, they were like, let's go all in. So that's what we did, and I think it's impactful.
For sure. Speaking of the music side, are we ever going to see like something from you for like an EP or in the music world? Yes.
I have a bunch. I have a couple of singles out already. My music name is Analisa, so you can find me. All my music is on my link tree in my bio on Instagram. You can find me on SoundCloud, YouTube. I have a couple music videos. Apple Music, anywhere you can stream music, you can find my music. But yeah, we're figuring out when we're going to be pushing out this EP that I wrote about during a tumultuous relationship, and you're gonna hear the story from the beginning to the middle to the end. And yeah, I think I'm gonna add a bonus track of where I am as a woman now because of it. So yeah, I was going ham yesterday doing like a demo for one. I was like, yeah, because I also rap. So I was like, and I was like, oh, we got to put this on there. So I'm just, yeah, definitely expect it because it's coming, and it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Is there a certain celebrity that you would want to come on the show eventually?
Okay, so this gets not really weird, but maybe not. I don't know. So I've been watching White Lotus, and
that's right.
Right. I don't know if she belongs in this world in the game, but it would be really cool to do. I wonder what Analisa is like, whatever character we build to play with Jennifer Coolidge, because I think that would be a masterclass. That's who I would like to play with right now.
What would you say that you have learned about yourself just this past year, and what are you most excited about for 2023?
Thank you for that question. I think I've learned that when I think it's my cat, I got so much more. And I can push myself even further and harder, and I will show myself things that I didn't even know I could do, and I can go past my expectations. And to keep on doing that and surprising myself and pushing my limits. And what I can expect from 2023, it's for it all to hang out, for the things that I've been pushing into fruition to happen, and to prove myself right. It's only the beginning. Like, my journey's only starting. So I'm like, let's go. Because I got projects, I got ideas. Now I know more people, and I got a little better bank account, So it's only the beginning, baby. The movement is coming.
Yes. Well, I'm super, super excited for you, for the season, for this new journey in your life, everything. Like I said, I'm like a big, huge The Game fan. So thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. I really appreciate you, and your questions were awesome. So thank you so much.
Thank you.